We got another one. Today's date is June 7th, 2020, 3:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA. Wherever you are in the world, I just want to thank you for joining today's show. You could be anywhere in the world where you decided to listen in. Give yourselves a round of applause. Most importantly, hold on. Wait. Most importantly, I know you're antsy, but most importantly, let's give a round of hand to the Most High. He's worthy to be praised. Today's show is called This Year is Canceled. Um, just really quickly, I wanted to drop a show and let you know that we got some videos dropping today. We're going to do a couple of them. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to tune in with you. For the past few days, I've just been watching what's going on in response to the George Floyd case. Meanwhile, while everything is going on, you have the elite still having their event at the Bohemian Grove. So this has never stopped. And yeah, they're out there doing that little thing, their rituals and all. So what perfect distraction so they can do what they do. Um, I want to share something with you. About a week before the whole George Floyd thing, I got this guest that's staying at the hotel. She has 3 rooms. This guest is the owner of 3 of the top restaurants here in my city. I mean, very, very well known. I'm not going to give her name, not going to list the restaurants, but if you were to meet her, you would never even know that she's the CEO of all these properties, right? Now, she has 3 rooms. She's staying at the hotel, and she's been with us for, at minimum, 77 nights. Like, she's been with us for dang near 3 months. Now, one of her rooms alone, just off the room and tax, is $18,000. That's just like the rooms. You know what I mean? That's not including like her valet parking, all the food she's purchasing. She's coming through with big bags and all this stuff every day. And that's just one of her rooms. One of her rooms. And, you know, they sitting on some money. Her husband is like a hotel realtor. He flips hotels and sell them. His last hotel that he sold, he got a little percentage off, like a quick 600,000. You know what I mean? That's just like one. He has like over 40 different properties in his portfolio. So they sitting on some cake. Anyways, while the lady was coming in one night, she had came in with some big bags, and she stopped at the front desk, chop it up really quick, just saying some quick words. And one of the things that she said was just odd. She was like, you know, and this came out like out the blue, right? One of the things that she said was like, and you know, I have like this 7 cents also. Like she has like this New York Southern kind of like old Southern accent. She was like, I have like this 7 cents also, and I predict that there's gonna be a riot. And like after she said it, and she's like, she's kind of, you know, in her age, you know, she's like probably mid 60s, and you know, after she said this, she was like, you know what I mean? Like she said it like she knew exactly what was going on, It wasn't like something that was being said just to be said. She knew exactly what she was saying. She was on key with everything, and she got her information from somewhere. Now, her and her husband is, they're affiliates. To have properties, top restaurants that are within the top names, of the city, and a hotel, and her husband to be flipping hotels like that and into properties and stuff. They're into the Order of Eastern Star or Masonic, elite, or they're in some type of fraternal or soror group, and they got some type of information. Hence, when Georgia was first open, all the social clubs were also given the go ahead to go back and, you know, go with their rituals and meetings, right? So she was just like, yeah, and I have this prediction, something saying that there's going to be a riot. Yeah, there's going to be a riot. Hmm. And then she just walked off with her bag under her arm and, her purse in her arm, just walking off. It was so weird. This was a whole full week before this whole protest even happened. And I wanted to do a show about it, but I was waiting to gather information. Lo and behold, everything jumped off. It's crazy, huh? Anyways, I'm going to drop some shows later on today, and after watching everything, it's really an infiltration what's going on with the whole Black Lives Matter. Not saying that no other races can't agree with the whole Black Lives Matter quote unquote slogan, but it deters from the original purpose. If you notice, the black people are protesting. Everybody else is rioting. The black people are protesting, and other people are rioting, looting, and assaulting. It all went from Black Lives Matter to looting and protesting. We know that this is just a setup for the new world order in essence. We can go from detail to detail, but in essence it's all for the new world order. To get everybody marked and chipped, to implement martial law. And you gotta be prepared. We gotta be prepared just to not as much as preparation for our mindset to die, but we also have to prep to live and to help those who don't know this truth, because we still got to get it out. We still have to be a mentor to others. We're still charged to deliver the word of the Lord and to live right. Because a lot of people still don't know what's really going on. So the mission must go on to do right and to live better. Nevertheless, make sure you're prepping, that you're putting food to the side, water to the side, hand crank radios, downloading shows like this for your archive. So when the power does go out, you have something to listen to that's of decency. Make sure your paperwork is in order as far as birth certificate, social card, all your important documentations, things like that. There's a whole full list of things that we need. Hurricane season is on the brink. Wherever you are, an earthquake can happen in your area. You could be near Yellowstone, that could blow. Wherever you are in the world, we just have to be precautious. What's next? Alien invasion. The president reveals himself as the Antichrist. There's so many different plans that they have that are to come to pass, whether it's a blackout, whether it's something else that's crazy. Just stay prayed up and just know that this year has been canceled. Everything that you plan to do for the most part, going out of town, traveling, graduation is not the same for those. I saw the other day, you got graduation, they're not even walking on stage no more. They got it where you just drive in a car and honk the horn around the neighborhood like a funeral. It's crazy. Um, Weddings and baby showers, not the same. You probably got a Zoom now. School is not the same. For the most part, it's out indefinitely for middle school and high school. For the most part, this year has been canceled. And the question is, what's next? In the next few shows, we're going to talk about that briefly because there's a lot of nuisance to come to pass. And we just got to be in the right mindset to accept it all and to embrace it all. The Most High is going to take care of his own. If you believe in the Lord and you know that he died for your sins and you're trying to live better, you're trying to live righteously, you pray, you're trying to live the commandments and please the Lord and love the Lord with all your heart, then you're good. It's just one day at a time, rolling with the punches. Even though Disney World is going to be opening up in a few weeks, Six Flags, there's bars and restaurants and tours in your town that are being open. That's just for those who are unwise, those who are ready to spend money and get back into the world. But for those who have an essence of wisdom, know that even when things open up, we need to be at the crib. We need to be studying. We need to be eating right. We need to be getting our vitamins and minerals and working out, whether it's indoors or you got to go outdoors for a minute. Just prepare for these times. Prepare because this year is canceled. And when it comes to that 400-year mark, it makes you question if we're even on cue with the exact time anyway. Because Julius Caesar added July to the calendar. They added so many odd days to the calendar, so many months. They taken so many away. And every 4 years there's a leap year, and they started leap year. Leap year is not in scripture. It's just so weird, right? Our birthday is off. We celebrating our birthday on the wrong date. Our birthday is probably celebrated 2 months before it even come to pass. Everything is off. So even though by political and societal terms we're at the 400-year mark of being enslaved and afflicted with the fact that the first ship was landed in the USA in 1619, it makes you wonder if the 400-year mark is on the brink and it's not quite here yet. Because Esau knows that his time is up. There's going to be a lot of crazy things coming. And you got to stay prayed up for this. It's not for the weak of heart. Love you much. Stay tuned for the next. Again, we're going to drop a couple of shows later today. And, yeah, you're in for a treat. Nevertheless, when all this is over, one day we'll be able to celebrate in peace. And until then, we could just imagine what it would be like in a world with no drama, no pain, no tears, no sadness, no anger. The Most High is going to wipe away every tear. In heaven, there's going to be all peace, all love. eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what's in store for those who love the Lord. If we only knew. If we only knew. The song is called Slow Dance. Some people graduated this year and couldn't even go to prom. Couldn't even go to that senior dance. So this one is for y'all. This one is for those who are in truth and who are just waiting on a better day, better times. For those who are protesting or who are thinking about protesting, don't even go out there. There's people being kidnapped, people who are not making it back home, people who are just dying. Don't rush your time before it's time. This is Slow Dance. Just slow down and dance. This is Slow Dance by yours truly. I just want to talk to you for a little bit. I gotta talk to you for a little bit. I see you in your all red dress, looking like a wine punch. My gosh, would love to take you out to lunch. Bow tie, black shoes, me and you. And you know I gotta wear tux. You deserve the finer things in life. Diamond rings and anything you need. Diamond rings and everything you need. And I love to, listen, I don't want to talk about your beauty. I just want to talk about the way that you are as a human being. Cause the way you make me feel, babe, I can't explain, so I had to get a track. I had to call my homeboy up to make a track, just to tell you how I feel on this track. And I'm hoping that you know, hope you understand, that I wanna have this dance with you tonight, baby. So let's slow dance tonight, baby. Yeah. And I love the way your smile is, and I love the way our time is, when we spending quality time together, and we holding hands in the city, and I remember our first trip to New York, and I I tripped up on that part, but I'm glad you got my heart. I'm glad that I met you. I know I can't sing, but I need to let you know that so glad to have this dance with you. To have this dance with you is so special. Let's slow dance. Let's slow dance. I know I can't sing, babe, but I hope you like the melody. I hope you like the melody. If I hit the studio, I'ma make you one. I'd make you a whole album if I had the money and the time to do it on one take. We can go somewhere on spring break, maybe Cancun, had the money, hit the moon. If I had the moon, I'd probably give you cheese. And if I had the hair store, I'd give you weave. And if I was a drug man, I'd give you weed. But I ain't that, I ain't that, and I don't smoke. And you know that I'm being real, cause I ain't joking. I ain't joking, baby, I ain't joking. I'm just glad to have the soul dance. I'm just glad to have the soul dance. I'm just glad to have the soul dance. And I'm glad to be your man. Yeah. Looking in your pretty eyes. Jamie Foxx, where you at? Jamie Foxx just sang the hook.